Can we have one of the officials please report to the scorers table? One of the officials please report to the scorers table. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise if you can, remove your caps, in honor and tribute to all of our military veterans and our first responders. The mighty band from Beatrice land plays our national anthem. God bless America. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for your main event between the Eagles of Milford and the Lady Orange of Beatrice. Here's your starting lineup. First off for the Eagles under head coach Bryce Roth. Assistant coaches Michael Cantor, Greg Miller, Kennedy Mogul, and Brett Mueller. A 5'6" senior, number 1, Kylie Jacob. A 5'5" sophomore, number 2, Adeline Cisneros. A 5'7" sophomore, number 3, Abby Crabtree. A 6'4" sophomore, number 11, Shayla Rottenberg. And a 6'1" junior, number 33, Ashlyn Miller. Your starting lineup for the Lady Orange under head coach Jalen Weeks and assistant coaches Danielle Fairbanks, Ben Essam, Bailey Rickenberg, Devin Stewart, Katie Zarbernicki, Hunter Zarbernicki. A 5'6" senior, number 2, Brooke Gleason. A 5'8" senior, number 4, Callie Schweezo. A 5'10" junior, number 10, Kylie K.J. Hatcliffe. A 5'10" senior, number 12, Sophie Gleason. And a 5'8" junior, number 20, Tatum Tippelmeyer.
And good evening and welcome to the Own Zone. I'm Jeff Junker along with Eric Trusty here for a Thursday night matchup. This week's gotten away day off, so Thursday night we're here at the O-Zone for a matchup between the Beatrice Lady Orange and the Milford Lady Eagles. Milford is 13-1, I think, on the year, and Beatrice is 10-2. So good matchup here.
Yep, big test here for the Lady O against Milford. Milford has been a powerhouse in C1, and they took down Malcolm earlier in the year. So we will.
Yeah, and Malcolm is a very good team. So Milford setting atop of the C1 rankings, and very young team, very, very big team, very 6'4", 6 foot up front, and Beatrice can have their hands full tonight.
Yep, I think we just gotta, kind of pack the lane and try to take some of that height out of there and see what we can do. Hopefully we can knock down some shots on the offensive end.
Well, good first defensive possession by the Lady Orange here. The first 2 seconds on the shot clock. Running 2 by Abby Crabtree, the 5'7" sophomore, gets the scoring started here for the Lady Eagles.
And if I remember right, read an article on the Malcolm-Milford game. Malcolm shut down Shayla, and that Crabtree girl went off for 32, and she was not averaging that many points. So you shut somebody down, they've got somebody else to step up. So hopefully we can eliminate that.
Yeah, you pick your poison when you've got a talented team like this. Beatrice is going to have to do a great job on the defensive end and value every possession on the offensive end. Rottenberg gets her first rebound of the ball game. They're going to get Brooke Gleason with her first foul. Rottenberg's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. So Rottenberg, the 6'4" sophomore, highly recruited volleyball player in the state of Nebraska.
It's kind of one of those generational talents that you'll see coming through Southeast Nebraska.
Yeah, and for a 6'4" girl, she's definitely got some athleticism to her, and her shot looks very nice. She missed both of those low, and so Beatrice only trails 2-0 here. Looks like Milford's kind of picking them up and doing a switching man-to-man. Rottenberg with the block there. Beatrice going to have a hard time getting to the rim today. Wide open 3 for Cisneros. It's a little strong. Milford gets the rebound. Crabtree with it again. She kicks it to the corner. Beatrice really going to dive down on her. Shot clock down to 15. Crabtree for 3. Off mark, and KJ Catcliffe comes down with the rebound. Crabtree picks her up full court. Beatrice likes to attack the rim, but it's going to be tough for him to do that tonight.
Yeah, they're going to really need to, kind of drive in and get those kick-outs and knock down some shots here tonight.
Good take by Schwees.
Callie seems to find a way.
Yeah. Yeah, Rottenberg was on the far side that time, unable to get there in time, and Schweezel gets the Lady Orange on the board. It's 2-2 here early. Crabtree with the runner, no good. KJ with another rebound. And they're going to get Crabtree on the reach. That's a lazy foul there. Maybe a little frustration. Missed the shot. So Beatrice will have the ball 3/4 court here. 5:10 to go here in the first quarter.
Tie game so far. We're really handling that height. They really haven't done a whole lot,
Nice job by Schwees to get inside again. Unable to get it to go, and here comes Milford pushing the pace here. Miller for three, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. So Beatrice doing a nice job so far.
I think as long as we continue playing our game and just really driving to the hoop, which, between KJ and Callie and Tatum, they do a great job of doing that. Eventually, they're going to get some layups and kickouts and pick up some fouls, and we'll be okay here.
Yeah, Beatrice just needs to shorten the game here, take lots of time on the offensive possession, and do the same thing and force them to take long possessions on the offensive end. Templemeyer for three, rims out. Rottenberg pulls down the rebound.
That was a good take by Tatum there, just didn't quite get it to fall.
So Beatrice playing man-to-man, really sagging off.
Sophie's doing a great job of fronting Shayla Rottenberg on the defensive end there. She's really not letting her get much position, which is good. We just need to keep her out of foul trouble.
And now they're going with the lob inside.
Now
Good defense there. Good help by KJ there. Pinned her underneath the basket. So still tied here at 2-2 with 3:40 to go now in the first quarter. A low-scoring affair here. Neither team can really get much going offensively. Templemeyer for three again. Another one rims out.
Still a good take by Tatum.
Those are the shots we're going to have to hit tonight. Rottenberg goes inside, drop steps, gets her first two of the ball game. That's tough.
Somebody like Rottenberg, they're going to get their points. She's going to get her points. You just got to, just kind of control that to as much as you can. But that was a great post move. Drop step. We don't see that very often anymore.
Not with girls, you don't. Good take by Schwees. Schwees has got four, so we're tied up at 4 here. Now, I'm almost more worried about her on the defensive end because she alters so many shots on the defensive end. But offensively, that was a very nice drop step move, like you said. Beatrice doing a pretty good job on her. Each team with only one foul here early. Another three off bounce. That's exactly what Beatrice, I think, needs them to have to do is shoot the three. KJ looking to attack. She drives in, gets doubled. Somebody's wide open underneath. That was Templemeyer. She missed her.
It's kind of hard to see her, though, when you've got the height.
Brooke Gleason for three, airballs it, but Tatum gets the rebound. Shot clock does not reset as it didn't hit the rim, and we're down to 10 on the shot clock. KJ with the shot fake, pull-up jumper from 18, short. Gets her own rebound for a minute. Schweezel picks it up, and a fresh 35. See if Beatrice will pull it out, and they don't. And KJ draws the foul. And let's see who they get for the foul here. They're going to get number 10, Maylee Kubicek. Her first, team second here. KJ's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. KJ struggled the last game from the line, which is very uncharacteristic, but she knocks the first one down here for the Orangemen, the Lady Orange, and they take the first lead of the ball game for them.
That's kind of KJ's offensive style is, really drive to the hoop, look to draw that foul, and, some of the refs are going to give her those fouls and some don't, but tonight, so far, she's gotten couple fouls off that, so we'll see if we can continue that.
Yeah, Crabtree with another running one-footer doesn't go. So Beatrice doing a nice job here in the first quarter.
You could tell we're kind of frustrating Milford on the offensive side with our defensive pressure. Rottenberg's out of the game, so we definitely need to take advantage of that now.
Try to go inside there. Templemeyer with a nice move, and she just misses the layup. Great move by Tatum. Should have probably used the glass there. Here comes Milford in transition. Left short there by Ciceronos. Suizo spin move, kicks out. Sophie for three, no good. And Milford with the rebound. So we're approaching 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Beatrice with a 6-4 lead. Milford on the backside there. And an errant pass.
Yeah, definitely a lot of positives so far in this first quarter. Defensive pressure has really been great. They've been fronting the post, and something we haven't seen, a lot here lately. And so far, it's been working.
Yeah, the only thing that worries me a little bit is it's a four-quarter ball game, and Beatrice does not go very deep into their bench. So Hatcliffe drives the baseline, kicks it out to Templemeyer. She looks to drive. She's got Rottenberg in front of her, so she pulls it out. Good screen by her, and Suizo gets another layup. So Suizo's got 6, and it's 8-4. Shot clock is off here at the end of the first quarter. Milford can play for one if they choose to do so. Miley Loomis has checked into the ball game for Beatrice. Run a little zipper cut there, try to get a three-pointer. Loomis gets the steal. She's going to get she misses the layup. Good hustle there by KJ. And they're going to get her
KJ draws a foul.
Yeah, but they're going to call it on the floor, I think. Not sure it was on the floor, but Adeline Cisneros.
3.4 seconds left in the quarter.
See if Beatrice can fire up a three here. Suizo gets it inbounds, looks, and not going to get a shot off. So Beatrice, nice first quarter there, leads the Lady Orange 8-4.
Lots of positives. Again, just to repeat myself here, but on the defensive side, we've really been doing a great job of just kind of slowing down, keeping the ball outside. They've been shooting threes. They haven't been hitting them. So some positives going into the second quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure with the quality of team that Milford is, they'll make some adjustments slow. But Beatrice doing a really nice job. Beatrice prides itself on playing good man-to-man defense, and so far so good for the Lady Orange. So Beatrice is going to come out with the ball to start the second quarter with an 8-4 lead here at the O-Zone. Trailblazer Conference pairings came out. And the Lady Orange will be hosting on Tuesday night. The boys will be on the road at Platteview on Monday night. The girls will be home on Tuesday night at 6, and if they would win that one, they'd play at home on Thursday night also at 6.
Yeah, the girls will host Nebraska City. The boys will go on the road to Platteview.
So that's coming up next week for the Lady Orange and Orangemen.
I'm going to be out of town next week, Junker, so you're going to have a fill-in for me.
Well, hopefully Coach Stewart's around, and we can get him to fill in for you.
I'm sure he will be, and he loves doing it. All right, Lady O with the ball to start second quarter.
KJ with a three, rims out. Very good look there, a little handoff, and she set the screen at the same time, and KJ just doesn't get it to go. So neither team has hit a three yet here in the ball game.
Let's see if Milford changes up their offensive look here.
Yeah, Beatrice is just putting somebody in front, somebody behind, and they're going to make those girls on the outside beat her. And so far they haven't been able to hit any shots. So good checkup by Suizo. Just gave up too much size there. Rottenberg with the offensive rebound and the putback. So she gets an offensive rebound and a putback, And it's 8-6, Lady Orange.
She have all their points so far?
She has four of their six. Yes. Abby Crabtree scored their first bucket of the night. Templemeyer again, shot fake at 3. Hands it off to Suizo. Suizo gets it deflected by Rottenberg. And here come the Lady Eagles. Crabtree shot fakes, get in the lane, kicks it out. Inside, deflected by KJ, and Suizo with the steal. So Beatrice looking to extend their lead here. Miley Loomis into the ball game still. She's going to kick it out to Templemeyer for 3. Rottenberg has to come out and guard her on the perimeter. Suizo drives. Rottenberg doubles here. That's going to leave Templemeyer wide open for 3. Bill Strong off the back iron.
Just long.
So Beatrice had some good looks, just unable to knock him down here early.
So
Milford.
far, we haven't seen a 3-point basket on either team.
No, good defense there by the Lady Orange. They're getting their hands in a lot of deflections here. KJ going to take it in. She's going to get fouled.
Yep. That was a good take by KJ.
And they're going to get Kylie Jacob with her first. And KJ is going to go to the line where she is perfect from the line tonight, 2 for 2. So KJ a little strong off the iron that one. She got a little quick on that one.
You jinxed her.
She looks a little gassed.
Yep.
And that's the only thing that really hurts the Lady Orange is just the lack of depth and unable to get her out for a minute here, a minute there to catch her breath.
And tonight on varsity, we only have 7 suited up. Not sure what the.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's the deal on that. So Milford with the basketball. Another 3 long. Rottenberg with the rebound and 1. So she's going to get another offensive rebound and a putback. And they're going to get Miley Loomis, with her first. So Rottenberg back to the line where she is 0 for 2. Chance to have a 3-point play here. She's got 6 of their 8.
Rottenberg really hasn't done anything majorly special. She's just getting those offensive rebounds and the putbacks. That's really all it's been.
Yeah, it's really hard to check her out.
Yeah.
So Beatrice done a nice job so far. We're tied at 8 here. Beatrice with the possession. Templemeyer drives into the trees. Doesn't get it to go. She gets pushed. KJ gets bailed out there, and Rottenberg picks up her first. That's the team second here in the second quarter. Beatrice with possession underneath their own basket here. Squeeze is going to pop out to the corner. Run a little zipper action up top for Kylie. She fakes the 3. Gets a screen. Now Suizo gets a double screen. She's looked to take it. Templemeyer's going to have to shoot one of those 3s. She gets that swatted by Rottenberg. Oh, they're going to get Suizo with the push inside. That's probably the correct call, but that was almost a turnover on Milford, but they're going to retain possession. Beatrice has its second foul, team foul of the second quarter. They go into Rottenberg again.
But we triple teamed her there, and she really couldn't do anything.
Emery Newton comes off the bench, the 5'11" freshman. She buries the 3.
That's the first 3-pointer we've seen all night from both teams, too.
Yeah, that one rattled home, and she gives Milford the Lady Eagles the lead back 11-8. See if Tatum can get one to go. Tatum's had 4 or 5 good looks, just unable to knock him down. Here comes Crabtree with the push. And they're going to get Suizo with her second. So that's 2 on Suiz with 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the second quarter. That could be an issue for the Lady Orange. Beatrice going to take a full timeout to figure out what they want to do here.
I think something like with Tatum, she's just rimmed out a few 3-pointers, but you just got to keep shooting them. They're going to start falling here.
Yeah, she's definitely going to have to keep shooting those because it's
they're leaving her open.
Yeah, And it's tough to go inside, so might as well take your chances. And if they go, they go. If they don't, they don't.
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of one of those deals.
Yeah, those 2 quick fouls on Callie, that could pose a little bit of issue for us here. And they weren't really, they were kind of ticky-tack fouls, both of them. But and with tonight, with only 7 players suited up, so that could cause some issues as we get in late into the game.
Yeah,
Hopefully it doesn't, but we'll see.
Like I told you before the game, I was a little shocked to see that because, you know, when you only have 2 on your bench and against a big team like this, you're prone to maybe getting some foul trouble, and not sure what the philosophy was on that. So Milford's going to have possession of the basketball in the front court here. Newton is back in that corner again. They're going to let her shoot it again, and she's already hit 1. Leaves that one short. Rottenberg just goes over the top of everybody. They're daring Newton to shoot it again. So Rottenberg sets a high screen. Kick to the corner for Jacob. She drives, kicks. Milford still looking. It's down to 12 on the shot clock. Nice pass inside. That's going to be Ashlyn Miller with her first. Give the assist to Crabtree, and they extend their lead to 5. So Beatrice with the basketball inside Suizo. Templemeyer steps back out to the 3-point line. So Beatrice going to have to make some threes in this game because Rottenberg with another block.
Just nothing inside.
Nothing. Beatrice is, like I said, they're just going to have to keep firing from the perimeter and hope they get some to fall. So Milford with the basketball. Shot faked by Jacob. She goes inside to Rottenberg. Another drop step, easy 2 for Rottenberg. She's got 8.
Need to get the ball moving a little bit more here. And Miley puts up a 3 and does not draw iron on that. Brooke Gleason's checking back in for Miley Loomis.
So 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Beatrice down 7 now, the largest deficit of the ball game for either team. Rottenberg leads the way with 8. Suizo leads the way for the Lady Orange with 6. We got a little house cleaning detail here. Sophie says there's a little bit of water on the floor. Beatrice picks it up full court, almost a steal by Templemeyer.
Yeah, Coach Weeks coming out of that timeout, changing up the defensive pressure a little bit here, trying something different.
I mean, it's worth a shot. See if they run and jump here. Looks like they're about to. Crabtree handles it very well. Rottenberg is out of the ball game at this point. Good defense by Suizo. Putting 3 girls around their post players. KJ is going to have to hit one of these. She goes long. Jacob with the rebound. She's pushing the pace here. Sweezel's got to be careful. She got 2 fouls here with 1:35 to go here in the second quarter. Crabtree penetrates, kicks it out. They try to go inside. Good defense there by Brooke Gleason. They're going to pick up the foul on Ashlyn Miller, who just shoved her out of bounds. The 6'1" junior picks up her first. That's the 3rd team foul on Milford here in the second quarter. So Beatrice yet to score here in the second quarter. They've been outscored 11-0 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely need to get something going here before half.
I think once we see 1 3 drop, I think we'll see plenty of them drop because we can shoot the 3. Templemeyer again up top. They're daring her to shoot it again. Suizo takes it in. Nice cut by KJ, but I don't know where she's going because Rottenberg is right there. And she swats it out. Beatrice has got to learn to keep it out of underneath the basket.
Yeah.
They are not going to do much. So Milford cannot play for the last shot here. There's about a 15-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. Beatrice putting 4 girls around Rottenberg. And they're daring someone else to shoot it for Milford. See if Crabtree pulls for 3. Off mark. KJ with the rebound, and Beatrice can play for 1.
Under 10 seconds here, and we'll see what Callie draws up.
She's going to hit KJ, see if KJ can. Oh, KJ draws the foul. I think she got bailed out on that one.
Yep.
Kylie Jacob with her second. KJ is going to go to the line where she started out the night 2 for 2, but missed her last 2.
Let's see if KJ can break the drought here in the second quarter.
And she does. She gets us on the board here in the second quarter. So she's got 3 points. So second one is on the way. A little strong there. Milford with the rebound, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So Milford with an 11-point quarter, Beatrice with a 1-point quarter, and Milford takes a 6-point lead into the half, 15-9. Shayla Rottenberg leads Milford with 8 points, and Callie Suizo leads Beatrice with 6. So
yeah, we just had a little bit of an offensive drought there in the second quarter. 1 point, right?
Yeah, we just couldn't get anything going offensively. We tried to go inside. When they're 6'4", 6'1", that's not going to do much good. So we're going to just have to let it fly from the outside, and hopefully we can knock down some threes. We're going to step away here for a little break during the halftime so you can watch the halftime entertainment with the world-famous Black Diamond Dancers.
Famous Black Diamond Dancers.
Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Dance, I said.
the world famous diamond dancers of Beatrice.
And welcome back to the Ozone. I'm Jeff Junker along with Eric Trusty, getting ready here to start off our second half of our boy-girl doubleheader between Beatrice and Milford. Beatrice going to come out, looks like in a little 1-3-1 zone here. See if they can mix it up just a tad bit here. They're really going to pack it in.
Yeah, Beatrice needs to really try to come out here with something a little different offensively, and it didn't help.
And just like that, Crabtree hits the three. They dared her to shoot it, and she did. And they have doubled up the Lady Orange 18-9. So Beatrice with the basketball. KJ drives in the middle of the lane, kicks it out to Gleason. So Beatrice gonna have to get something going from the perimeter here if they want to stay in this ball game.
They've changed it up a little bit. They've got Tatum posting up.
But we drive right in there again, and there's nothing they can do in there. Oh, we got bailed out. Shot clock was winding down. Suizo just threw one up. They're going to get Ashlyn Miller with her second. And Suizo's going to go to the line for a pair. Her first trip to the line tonight. First one up and good. She gets it to go. She's got 7 in the ball game. 7 of the Lady Orange 10. Second one a little too strong, and Milford comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, if Crabtree continues to hit threes, then you know we've kind of left her alone for a while here and really focused on in the post area, but.
Yeah, I think that's the only chance.
I mean, it is.
You have to do that and just take your chances that they're not going to, they're going to make some here and there, but it's all going to boil down to Beatrice is going to have to make some shots from the perimeter.
We've got to get some offense going.
Yeah.
And they've really shut us down.
Yeah, Beatrice has yet to hit a 3 in the ball game. Beatrice likes to shoot the 3 as well. 3-pointer up and no good. Airballed it. So Beatrice gets possession. Trailing 18-10 here. So Beatrice had a good first quarter, led 8-4 after 1, but was only able to muster 1 point there in the second quarter, and Milford took control and led by 6 at halftime. KJ going up inside, no good. And here comes the Lady Eagles. Kick out for a 3 there. She drives, puts it up in the middle of the lane. No good.
Brooke does a nice job coming down with the rebound there, but I would say Sophie had the good box out on Rottenberg to really allow Sophie to grab that ball.
Yeah, Beatrice going to drive inside once again and get it blocked once again. Beatrice. And they're going to get Rottenberg with the post up. She just threw Sophie. Maybe a little bit of acting by Sophie, but we'll take it. Rottenberg picks up her second. That's the second team foul on Milford this half.
Sophie's been doing a good job of frustrating
Yeah.
Rottenberg on the offensive side.
Basically, Rottenberg's points of two of them are from, or four of her two of her buckets have been from offensive rebounds, and two have been on drop steps. So, other than that, they've done a nice job on her.
I think offensively we need to start moving the ball a little bit quicker to try to get some openings here. Just not getting much on that penetration.
No, we're not getting anything on the penetration. So Beatrice misses another three. KJ draws the foul. That's going to be on Rottenberg, so that's her third. So that's a big foul. And Beatrice is going to go send Kylie back to the line where she is 3 for 6 of the night. She's got 3 points. And this is the first one.
These are going to be key moments in this game when when Rottenberg's on the bench. We need to find some offense here.
We got to make a little run here. And missing free throws is not going to help that. And she misses a pair. So Kylie has missed 5 of her last 6 after starting 2 for 2. Beatrice picking them up full court here. Full court man-to-man. Milford just dribbles right up the side there. They're looking to double here. Let's see what Milford tries to do offensively now. Probably try to go into Miller. She's 5'11", or excuse me, she's 6'1", so she's in there. They're going to put up a 3 again, no good. Offensive rebound. But then KJ had an opportunity to hold on to it and lost it out of bounds. So Milford's going to retain possession. Miley Loomis is going to check in for Brooke Gleason. And there's a fresh 35 on the shot clock for Milford. Beatrice daring him to shoot the 3.
We've just had way too many droughts on the offensive end.
Yeah.
You know, here this quarter we've only scored 1 point. We're halfway through the third quarter, and we had the same type in the second quarter.
3-pointer long. Miller with the rebound. Doesn't get it to go. They're going to get a foul call, and they're going to get Sophie with her first. So Sophie played over 2.5 quarters that's her first foul.
Yeah.
She's done a nice job. So Ashlyn Miller is going to go to the line tonight. Her first time. She's got 2 in the ball game. Makes the first free throw. And she's got 3.
You know, I'd say at this point, getting into midway through the third quarter with Sophie just picking up her first foul, especially with the job she's been doing on Rottenberg through 2.5 quarters so far.
Yeah, she's done a really nice job. So Beatrice with the basketball, trailing by 9. KJ with thought about pulling a deep 3 there. Miller closed on her. Templemeyer's going to hand off to KJ. And she gets it knocked away. So 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go, 19 on the shot clock. Beatrice trailing 19-10. You knew it was going to be a challenge to score here, and it has been. That's a good take by KJ. Just misses it. And Milford comes down with the rebound. Jacob with the rebound. A little skip pass. Another skip pass. They're really looking to get it inside to Miller. And Beatrice is just collapsing on her. Miller gets a little hook shot, leaves it short. KJ with the rebound. Almost an over and back there.
She did a good job of stopping. And
yeah, she did, and waited for Callie to clear the timeline there. Callie tries to drive. Got it inside and scores 2. So she's got 9 of Beatrice's 12. She's the only one with a field goal tonight. So Beatrice picking it up, and they're going to get Miley Loomis with a hand check there. That's her second.
Yeah, Miley got just a little aggressive there, right on the midcourt in front of the ref. They're probably going to call that every time.
Emery Newton, the 5'11 freshman, checks in. She hit a 3 in the first half for Milford. You can see why they had a very good volleyball season, can't you?
Yeah.
A lot of
A lot of height.
A lot of height and athleticism. We'll run a little zipper cut here for Newton. She drives left. Lob pass into Miller and 1. Great pass by Newton. Miller gets a bucket. And they're going to get Sophie Gleason with her second.
Miller had good position there.
It's a great pass by Newton off the dribble there.
I can see she's just a little bit stronger than Rottenberg, and she's getting a little bit better position in there when they're on the offensive end when she's posting up.
Free throws up and no good. So she's 1 for 3 from the line. She's got 5 points, and Beatrice is back down 9. Suiza with it on the right wing. KJ slips it, gets a bucket. Her first bucket of the ball game to go along with 3 free throws. They're going to get Ashley Miller. She's got 3. So now Rottenberg and Miller both with 3. Kylie's at the line where she is 3 for 8. She was over the line. So make it 3 for 9. So right there, that's 6 points. 7. Beatrice has left 7 points on the free throw line.
Yep.
That would have the game tied up here. So
It's like we're picking up a little full court pressure again. See if they run and jump this and try to get a trap.
yeah, they got both big girls out of the ball game now. Both Rottenberg and Miller are out. Good steal by Sophie. KJ is going to take it. Euro step, gets by, gets the 2. Here comes Beatrice. They're down 5 now, making a little run here with the 2 post players on the bench for Milford. And Milford's going to take a timeout. Let's see what they take here. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. So Beatrice making a little run here. They've scored 7 points. They've outscored Milford 7-6 here in the third quarter.
I think Coach Weeks has done a nice job of just kind of mixing in that full court pressure every once in a while. But definitely a key time when their 2 big girls have been out on the bench, and then we forced that turnover and got that layup.
Like we said, Beatrice, both boys and girls, start the Trailblazer Conference next week. Conference tournament. Beatrice boys will be on the road on Monday to play at Springfield Platteview. The girls will be at home on Tuesday night here on Beam against Nebraska City. Tip-off is set for 6 p.m. on Tuesday. So while you're out enjoying the warmth of California, I'll be here where it's 25, 30 below zero. Yeah, she's not even looking to shoot. Jacob is just standing at the top of the key. So Beatrice daring them to shoot threes, and
They got both their bigs back in the game.
And we get a steal. KJ comes up with the steal, then she turns it right back over. Nice pass to Miller. She gets the easy 2. So that extends the lead back to 7. Beatrice trailed by 6 at half. Now you're going to see they're going to go a little 2-3 zone now to protect the 2 big girls inside. Tatum takes it in there, kicks it out. KJ with the floater, no good. Milford gets the rebound, and they look to push. Crabtree pushing up the left side. She's going to bring it out. Skip pass across. Jacob for 3. They've been daring her to shoot it, and she finally knocks one down. And just like that, Beatrice is down 10. So Beatrice had it to 5, but unable to get the stop on the last 2 possessions. KJ is going to pull from deep. That one's way short. And Milford's going to get possession of the basketball. 46.3 seconds to go. So they cannot play for 1 here.
Yeah, Milford does a good job on the offensive side of really getting those skip passes and finding the open person to hit those threes.
You know, that's a tough pass for girls to throw. That skip pass, that's a long pass. You have to be fairly strong to throw that. And they've done a nice job on it. That time KJ almost got another steal. Now's when they need to kick that to the quick reversal, and they would have a wide open 3 like right here. There it is, wide open 3, got it. Adeline Cisneros with her first 3. So the 3s are starting to fall here for Milford. And Beatrice now down 13, their biggest deficit of the ball game after they'd cut it to 5. So Milford goes on a little run and outscores Beatrice 14-7.
And the story of that quarter was they started hitting threes.
Yeah, they hit three threes, and got them right back in it. Got the big lead going, and that's a chance you're gonna have to take if you're Beatrice. So Beatrice down 13 here to start the 4th quarter. Beatrice will, however, have the basketball to start the 4th quarter.
We just don't have the height and/or manpower, the bench depth to really compete with that height. So we've got to be being able to knock down some of those shots, and we just haven't been able to hit them today.
Yeah, we've had 2 people score for Beatrice. Suizo with 9, KJ with 7. So that's been it offensively. Tough sledding on the offensive end for the Lady Orange. Usually a very, above average 3-point shooting team. So little different for them to not be making any threes this evening.
And I know the coaching staff knew that they had to hit those threes tonight to stay in this game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Beatrice did a nice job of getting back into the game. They had it to 5, and then next thing you know, they're down 13.
Yep.
Gave up an 8-0 run and to end the quarter. 2 threes and a turnover for a layup. So Beatrice with the basketball to start the 4th quarter.
See if we can get some penetration and get their bigs to pick up a couple more fouls here.
Suizo inside again.
There. Tatum hits the first 3 for Beatrice of the game.
Yeah, she's had a lot of good looks. Rottenberg inside. Goes right back up. Now she's in double digits. So Beatrice hits a 3, and Milford answers with a 2 at the other end. Nice cut by Loomis. She saves it into Sophie. Nice penetrating kick. Sophie for 3. Off the glass, no good. And Loomis runs it down before it goes into the backcourt. She hits Templemeyer at the high post. She kicks it to KJ. KJ lefts it short. Templemeyer misses the layup again on the inside. So good possession there by the Lady Orange, just unable to get a bucket. Milford with the basketball and a 12-point lead. They kick it out. A 3 by Milford, no good.
Good box out there by Tatum
That
to
was
pull down that rebound.
Braylon Mueller, who's into the ball game, shot that 3. Miley drives inside. Doesn't know where she ends up turning it over there. Kind of dribbled into the no man's land there.
I think we really need to continue to attack in the basket with Callie and KJ and see if we can pick up some more fouls and get those guys in line and get them in more foul trouble here going into the end of the 4th quarter.
Beatrice calls a full timeout there. Their second timeout of the ball game. They have 3 remaining. Milford with 4 remaining. So Beatrice down 12 with 6:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. Boys game to follow, with Beatrice taking on Milford approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of the girls game.
And originally we were going to have a Thursday-Friday doubleheader here, but we've already been told that Ralston will not be coming to Beatrice tomorrow night. So boys and girls game is canceled for tomorrow, and then they'll jump right into Trailblazer next week. And I would imagine they will not reschedule that Ralston game.
Yeah, it's going to be at this point of the year, end of January. It's hard to find a date that both teams can find that to reschedule. So, yeah, you know it's Nebraska weather. You just never know what you're going to get. Sounds like it's going to get pretty cool this evening, and maybe some chance of some snow as well.
Yeah.
So,
looks like the snow maybe not till tomorrow evening.
which is fine by me.
Yep.
So Beatrice picks them up full court. They run and jump. And Milford almost turns it over, and they're going to call a timeout, a 30-second timeout. So they're going to take their second 30-second timeout. And Beatrice did a nice job of running and jumping. There.
I would imagine from pretty much this point out, Coach Weeks will have full court pressure going on. Got to create some turnovers, try to create some offense somehow, and if we can just get those quick layups from a turnover off of a press, that's going to be as of right now, that's really the best time we've scored.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things where we're just going to have to take some chances.
Yep.
I mean, when you're down 12, you have to take some chances defensively, offensively. You're going to have to fire up some threes and hope some of them go. So Milford with the basketball. They're sagging off. They go inside to Rottenberg. Three girls collapse on her. And they're going to get Sophie with the hold there. That's going to be the third foul on Sophie. The first on Beatrice here in the fourth quarter. So Milford inbounds the basketball underneath their own basket. Nice skip pass. Looking inside to Rottenberg. And Milford dribbles it out of bounds. Adeline Cisneros.
Got the turnover. Now we need to do something on the offensive side. Try to cut it in this lead a little bit here. Still plenty of time left, 5.5 minutes.
Beatrice runs a little handoff here. See if they run that little handoff weave action. Nice job by KJ.
Just nothing there.
Yeah.
When you've got a 6'4" girl in the lane, it's hard to get by her.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coaches have told them a million times you're not going to get that shot up.
Yeah.
But Beatrice continues to go in there. So Crabtree with some fancy dribbling, gets it into Rottenberg. Nice spin move. Wow. She's got 12 now. And that extends the lead to 14. Beatrice with the basketball. Loomis with it up top, hands it off to, she got away with a double dribble, I think. Sweeze is going to pull for three. Doesn't get it to go. Milford runs it down.
It's like Milford got a timeout on that.
Well, one official had a timeout and one official had a foul. So Milford is going to take a full timeout, and they're going to so they can retain possession there. So 4:28 to go. Beatrice trails by 14. Replay there. You saw Rottenberg getting a nice drop step in again. A little spin move. Can you imagine how good she's going to be by the time she's a senior?
Yeah, and she's only a sophomore.
Yep, she's only going to get better and better, and very talented. Great footwork.
Not only in basketball, but then volleyball as well.
So Beatrice really nobody in foul trouble other than Sophie Gleason with 3, and at this point, that's not even foul trouble. You just got to go with it.
Yeah.
Pick up the pressure, like you said, full court, really trap and try to force them into some unforced turnovers.
You know, on the defensive side, Milford's been averaging, 60-ish points a game, and so we've really held them defensively down to 33 points so far. So that hasn't been really a major problem. It's just our offensive side, we just have not been able to get the shots to fall or get shots off.
Yeah, that's been the problem. The Lady Orange always do a good job defensively. They're going to struggle. They're going to struggle on the offensive end, and they have done that tonight. So they're going to get Tatum Templemeyer with her first. So Milford retains possession. Fresh 35. They're daring them to shoot threes. Three-pointer up from the left wing. Got it. Malaya Kubicek with her first 3 of the ball game. So they've hit, 4 threes here in the second half. And they've extended that lead to a game-high 17. And Sweeze is going to get bailed out there. They're going to get Kubicek with her second. It was on the drive, so Beatrice will retain possession underneath their own basket. Tatum with the shot fake there, tries to go inside against Rottenberg. Nice crossover there by Miley. She got away with maybe a travel. Tatum again for 3, banks it off, no good. And there was a shot clock malfunction there. They didn't reset the shot clock after that. Shot clock operator must have been on break there. So Milford's going to get the basketball. They ran 4 seconds off the shot clock. So Milford with the basketball and a 17-point lead.
And they hit another 3.
Miller hits a 3, so she's now in double figures. And Beatrice is down 20. They're going to get Kubicek with her third now. Sweezo's going to go to the line now for a pair. Sweezo gets the first one to go, and Beatrice hits the 20 spot. So Beatrice gets to 20. Wasn't so sure that was going to happen, Eric.
Yeah.
It's been a tough night for the Lady Orange offensively. Sweezo makes them both, so she's got 11 in the ball game. She's got 11. Kylie has 7, and Templemeyer with 3 to see all the scoring for the Lady Orange. Milford with the basketball here, and they're going to get Sweezo with a reach, her third foul. Eric, you have some news for Beatrice Public School students?
Yeah, just got notification that there will be no school tomorrow.
Due to the extreme cold and wind chill factors 25 to 30 below zero.
So no school tomorrow, which means no basketball tomorrow night. Which we already knew that.
Yeah. What happened to the...
Oh.
Now they're going to get Miller with the offense. That was a little late call, and the official out on the wing called it. The one underneath the basket, who had the best look at it, was going to let it go. What happened to the days, Eric, when you went to school when it was 30 below and 12 inches of snow and
walk uphill both ways.
Walk hill both ways, barefooted even sometimes, you know.
5 miles.
5 miles, oh yeah. No, it just, anymore it's getting to the point where you got to err on the side of safety.
Yep.
And all it takes is one person to get stuck in the cold. Templemeyer hits her second three.
Coach Weeks calls a 30-second timeout here real quick.
So Beatrice down to 2 timeouts, 1:30 and 1 full. Beatrice cuts it to 15. They've trailed by as many as 20, but on a little 5-0 run here.
Gonna have to come out, create some turnovers quick, hit a few more threes to stay in this game. Might be, unfortunately, a little too late, but we'll see.
Yeah, if Beatrice could have just knocked down some of those in the first half, it might be a different ball game here. But like you said, Beatrice defense has done a pretty nice job on Milford. They're averaging 60-some points a game, and Beatrice has held them under 40 here. So now Beatrice picks it up, a little diamond press here. Oh, and they break it nice and easy. Easy bucket there for Kylie Jacob. Her second bucket of the night. She's got 5. Sweeze kicks it. Sophie for 3. No good. Tips it out. Who are they going to get? They're going to get Sweezo with her 4th. So Sweezo with 4. Minute 59 to go. Got to ride with it. So Beatrice full court diamond pressure here. See if they can, they throw that diagonal pass. Good job by Milford to attack out of that. You can tell they're very well coached.
Yeah, and especially on breaking these presses, they're doing a great job. I think we got a couple turnovers off the press, but otherwise.
Yeah, we'll see if Milford milks the shot clock here. It's down to 10 now. Crabtree up top. Asking for a high screen from Rottenberg. She gets a high screen, throws it up. Doesn't get it to go. Sweezo, another rebound. And Beatrice takes it up the floor down 17. Templemeyer drives inside. Nothing doing there, of course. Rottenberg with about her 10th block of the game. Sweezo.
Great basket by Callie.
She's got 13 now to lead the Lady Orange. And Beatrice has cut it to 15. Beatrice gets the pressure, or gets the steal off the turnover here, off the press. Beatrice going to have to fire up some threes. Templemeyer rims out once again. Miller at the rebound. They look up the length of the floor. Let's see what Milford does with it here. About a 12-second differential on game clock and shot clock here.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to hold it here, which is smart.
Oh, nice diagonal pass to Miller for the wide open bucket there. Now she's got 12. So Rottenberg and Miller both with 12 to lead Milford. The 2 post players have done a nice job here for Milford. Beatrice going to have to fire up a 3 here. And they do, and it rims out. And that's going to be the final score, 43-26. So Beatrice finally gets some offense going in the 4th quarter. They scored 10 points, the most points they scored all night in a quarter. But they come up short. They gave up 14, and they lose the ball game here, 43-26.
I think overall, good defensive effort. We just could not get anything going offensively. That's really was the story of the game.
Yeah.
We held their offense below their season average.
Yeah, by 20. So
yeah.
I mean that's pretty good. So a lot of good things for the Lady Orange. Just offensively, it could put the ball in the hole. So Beatrice falls to 10-3 on the season. Like we said, their next ball game will be on Tuesday night here at the Ozone at 6 o'clock in the Trailblazer Conference Tournament against Nebraska City. If they win that game, they'll be at home on Thursday night Boys will be on the road Monday night at Springfield Platteview. So we'll take a break here in between games and give us about 20 minutes and we'll be back with the boys game.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to tonight's main event between the Eagles of Milford and the Orange and Black Attack of Beatrice. Your officials for tonight's main event, Tyson Bodlock, Al Worth, and Patrick Clare. Your starting lineup for the Eagles under coach Mitchell Marvin, Peyton Dubert, and Jonah Wyand. A 5'9" senior, number 0, Connor Adams. A 5'9" senior, number 1, Zeb Ryle. A 6-foot senior, number 10, Landon Roth. A 7-foot senior, number 15, Colby Rottenberg. And a 6-foot junior, number 43, Gus Crabtree. And now your starting lineup for the Orangemen under head coach Jackson Weeks. Assistant coaches Brandon Rickenberg, Andrew Veneman, Kyle Combe, Grant Hallstrom, and Jordan Harlan. A 6'2" junior, number 0, Jesse Altman. A 6'3" junior, number 1, Boston Crawford. A 6'5" junior, number 4, Harrison Vetrosky. A 6'2" junior, number 5, Tyson Cerveny. And a 6'2" junior, number 24, Evan Roberts.
And welcome back to the Ozone. Jeff Junker here along with Eric Trusty, getting set for the tip of the boys game, where Beatrice boys on a 6-game winning streak.
Yep.
They are 8-5, taking on Milford, who is 7-7. So Beatrice coming in on a hot streak here. Colby Rottenberg, the older brother of Shayla Rottenberg from the first game. He's a 7-footer in there. Wins the tip against Harrison. Gus Crabtree with the first two. Didn't see who that was there, Eric. Sorry about that.
So he kind of just bulldozed his way in for that basket.
So Milford takes control early here, 2-0. Beatrice. Oh yeah, they're going to get Rottenberg with the foul. He just ran through Tyson Cerveny.
That's kind of a good sign. First foul, if you get a quick one there. And
go right back at him. See if Harrison can run a post move on him. Boston's going to pull from 3. A little strong. Jesse tries to keep it alive. Unable to do so. So Milford with the basketball.
They've got Jesse playing on defense on the 7-footer, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll see what they do against him. See if they try to get a front on him.
He's really not posting up much here.
No, he's going to step out and shoot the 3, and he knocks it down. So good start if you're a Milford Eagle here, and Milford's going to pick him up a little bit. A little 2-1-2, 3-quarter court pressure here. Beatrice breaks it with ease. Boston goes up for the shot, picks up the foul. Looks like they're going to get it on Gus Crabtree.
I think Boston went up for that and didn't quite know if he was going to pass it or what, and just decided to take the shot up, but draws the foul.
So Crabtree, the 6-foot junior, picks up his second team foul on the Milford, and Boston knocks down his first. So Beatrice on the scoreboard via the free throw. Boston's been playing really well the last few games. Had 32 against Minden the other night. Harrison with the offensive rebound. And they're going to get Crabtree with his second. So Crabtree picks up 2 fouls within about 7 seconds. They're going to have to go to the bench. Number 35, Gage Dunlap, a 6'7" senior. So we got a 7-footer and a 6'7" guy in there for Milford. Harrison with 3 from the corner, no good. Jesse runs down the rebound. He's stuck with it in the corner. Releases it up there to Harrison. Tyson Cerveny coming off another good performance last game out. Evan Roberts for 3, no good. And Zeal with the rebound, or excuse me, Reel with the rebound.
So far, we really haven't gotten in a good flow offensively. And
Rottenberg inside this time. He's got 5.
really, we just cannot let him get positioned like that.
No, that's too easy inside, especially when you're that tall. You got to make it a little bit of a challenge for him. Beatrice running a little back screen. Harrison tries to go around him. Loses it out of bounds. Harrison's going to have a hard time getting to the rim against the 7-footer there. That's the thing about Harrison, though. He can go outside and play, so he may have to do that. High pick and roll set by Milford here. Adams with the ball inside. Rottenberg again for 3. Got another one. So Rottenberg comes out, hits 2 of 2 from 3, plus an easy one inside. He's got 8 early, and it's 10-1. Milford on top. Beatrice calls a full timeout. So not a good start for the Orangemen here defensively.
Yeah, on the offensive side too, just kind of seem a little out of sorts, really not being able to get into much of a flow. Couple turnovers on the offensive side, and then leaving Rottenberg open for 3, and he's hit them both.
Yeah, that's one of those, you know, do you let him shoot that and hope he does? But he's nailed 2 of them, nothing but net. So you're going to have to at least try to get a hand up in his face, which is going to be hard to do when our tallest guy is 6'4". So Beatrice is going to have the basketball down 10-1 here early. And Coach Weeks has to burn a timeout early here. So Milford once again with that token 2-1-2 three-quarter court pressure here. Beatrice breaks it easily. Tyson drives inside. The 6'7" Dunlap stops him inside. Skip past to Crawford. Just like in the girls' game, Beatrice probably going to have to hit some outside shots here. Jesse drives baseline, kicks it out. Boston wide open from 3, got it. So Boston Crawford with all 4 points for Beatrice. Nice kick out there. And like I said, Beatrice going to have to knock down some threes.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to continue that, getting that, driving in the lane and then kicking them out, hit those outside shots.
Little running floater there by Adams, no good. Gage Dunlap with the offensive rebound and the putback. So the 6'7" senior gets his first bucket of the night. And Beatrice trails by 8. Tyson Cerveny with it on the left wing. Looking for a ball screen from Harrison, doesn't get it. Up top to Boston. Boston goes to the rim, and he's got 6. So
yeah.
by Harrison going out on the perimeter, that pulled Rottenberg out. Boston able to get to the rim.
Milford with a quick turnover there on their offensive end, so
Beatrice trailing by 6 here. Evan Roberts with it up top. Starts with a little high-low action here to Harrison. About dribbles it off of his foot. Ethan Cerveny into the ball game now for the Orangemen. Good take by Evan Roberts. Doesn't get it to go. So Beatrice misses a couple of layups.
Yep, having troubles finishing at the basket. They're getting in there, but got to finish those, especially with the height they've got going on.
Roth looking inside there. Roberts might have got away with a foul there. Isaac Roth checked in the ball game. He gets that swatted by Harrison.
I think they're going to get Ethan on that one, on the arm.
Now they're going to get Tyson.
Tyson?
Tyson picks up his first. Beatrice's first of the ball game. So they go into the 7-footer Rottenberg. He gets it blocked. Should have been to me, I thought it should have been a jump ball or a travel.
Or travel there.
No call. Beatrice comes down with it. So Tyson Cerveny up top, over to Crawford. Evan Roberts with it on the right wing. High pick screen from Ethan. Beatrice pulling the bigs out. Dunlap and Rottenberg are both guarding on the perimeter. Beatrice able to attack. Boston turns it over. And with 2:10 to go here, Beatrice trails by 6. Real with the basket, or the drive. They're going to get Evan Roberts with his first. They got it on the drive there, so it'll be Milford basketball underneath their own basket. Milford predominantly seniors. Beatrice all juniors. Good rebound by Harrison.
Still kind of a choppy first quarter here. Not a whole lot on either end.
Not really much of a flow, is there?
No.
Harrison with the high screen there. Kicks to Tyson. Tyson shot fakes. Dribbles baseline. Nothing going. Tyson at the top of the key for 3. Got it. Tyson Cerveny's been shooting it well. Now Milford's going to call a timeout. So Beatrice gets down 10-1 and have now went on a 8-2 run to cut it back to 3. So Milford takes their first 30-second timeout of the ball game.
Yeah, Tyson's really been doing a great job offensively the past 2 or 3 games here, and just helping balance that scoring out a little bit. There for a while it was Boston and Harrison, and now we're throwing Tyson in the mix. Just gives teams a little bit more they got to scout for and account for on the offensive side.
Yeah, and the thing about Tyson is he's coming off that screen and he's looking to shoot it.
Yep.
He's not looking to pass so much, so that's been a plus. So Milford with the basketball. Minute 32 to go here in the first, and Beatrice cuts it to 3, 12-9. So Rottenberg and Dunlap, 6'7" and 7 foot inside for Milford. And that's a travel. Drug that pivot foot on that jump stop there. So Milford turns the ball over. Jim Berkey, a 6-foot senior.
Good defensive pressure there by Beatrice.
So Beatrice can cut it to 1 or tie it with a 3 here. About to hit a minute to go here in the first quarter. Tyson spin move. Boston wide open 3. Little short. Dunlap with the rebound. Inside to Rottenberg. And they're going to get a hold. That's got to be a call there. They're going to get Boston Crawford with his first. So James Scholl set to check in, the 6'4" sophomore. He's going to check in for Jesse Oltmans. He's going to guard the big 7-footer.
Yeah, get James in there, a little bit bigger body, a little bit more height. We'll see how he does against Rottenberg.
Yeah, just like you said, a little bit bigger body, can play him a little more physical. Inside to Dunlap. Dunlap kicks it back out to Roth for the 3. No good. And they're going to get Milford with a push-off on the rebound. They are going to get Gage Dunlap with his first. So that's 4 fouls on Milford here in the first quarter. So Beatrice with the basketball, trailing by 3. Shot clock is off. Beatrice can play for 1.
Yeah, Milford started the quarter out 10-1 lead, and we've cut at least 12-9 here. So see if we can do something on this last possession.
Yeah, you cut it to 1 or tie it up here. Good timeout used by Jackson Weeks there. Kind of refocus the Orangemen. Harrison gets it blocked by Rottenberg. Good hustle by Tyson Cerveny. He got shoved, and they call him for a, wow.
Travel.
That was not a good call. 2.4 to go. See if they can get a shot off. They don't even know how much time's left. So that's good for Beatrice. Jackson is still letting him have it, and I don't blame him. The 2 hands shoved him right in the back, got him with the travel, and
still a good end of quarter run there.
yeah, Beatrice on an 8-2 run to finish the quarter, and only trails 12-9. So Beatrice will get the basketball to start the second quarter. And like you said, Alf, after a slow start, 10-1 early, Beatrice right back in it. Beatrice going to have to keep the ball moving on offense and knock down some threes. Defensively, got to really collapse on the inside, because really Rottenberg is the only one that's shot it from the perimeter.
Yeah.
So, and that's one of those.
He's got what, 6-8 points right now?
He's got 8 points, got 2 threes and a 2. So, and he's going to start the second quarter on the bench. So they're going with just one big guy in there. Dunlap, the 6'7" senior, be manning the post. Gus Crabtree's checked back in. He got 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, and so he's going to come back in. Boston drives baseline. They stepped out of bounds. Harrison yet to get anything going here tonight. So Milford with the basketball and a 3-point lead here.
I think offensively, if we would just run our offense a little bit, try to get a little bit into a little better offensive flow, I think we'll start to see some baskets fall.
We got a mismatch there. They got our point guard, Roberts, inside on Dunlap. We collapse on him. Good take there by number 4, Isaac Roth, a 5'10 senior. He gets fouled.
They got Jesse on that one.
Got Jesse with his first. So Roth is going to go to the line to shoot a pair. He is yet to score here tonight. First time at the line for Milford as well. First one is good. He's got his first point of the ball game. Extends the lead to 4. Second one on the way and good. So Roth with a pair of free throws. And he's going to check out of the ball game. Connor Adams, a 5'9 senior, checks in his place. So Beatrice handles that token pressure. See if we can get something going offensively here. Harrison, nice move, doesn't get it to go. Tries to keep it alive, doesn't get it. Rebound by Landon Roth. So Milford with the basketball and a 5-point lead.
Yeah, so far with Milford keeping Harrison in check, that's kind of hurt our offense a little bit here.
Kind of part of the C's there. Zeb Real, however you say it there, R-E-I-L, Ryle. He's got 2. And now they extend the lead back to 7. It was 9 early. Nice pick and roll. Harrison short arms it. The 6'7 Dunlap kind of changed that shot. Nice pass in. Wide open 3. Got it. Connor Adams with 3. All of a sudden, Milford goes on a run. They're on a 7-0 run to start the second quarter here, and Beatrice down 10, the largest deficit of the night. So Beatrice claws back in the first quarter, comes out flat here in the second quarter. This is all with Rottenberg on the bench. Nice move by Boston, finds Jesse for the easy 2. Great pass by Boston Crawford. And Jesse gets his first 2 of the ball game. Crabtree got it swatted by Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison kind of got burnt there a little bit and then recovered nicely and got the block.
Boston drives into it, gets the ball knocked away from him. So Beatrice needs to get the ball moving a little bit. They're going to settle for a 3 from Tyson. Doesn't get it to go. Landon Roth with the rebound.
Just doesn't seem offensively we're getting very good spacing either.
No,
and
we're not.
We're kind of getting stuck in corners and not able to really move the ball and do much with it.
Yeah, the ball's not popping like it normally does. Roth with the take. Got it to go. Landon Roth with his first 2. And they're back up by 10 here, 21-11. Tyson serving, he kicks to Boston for 3, short. Landon Roth with the rebound. Zeb Ryle with pushes it up the floor. Connor Adams do a nice job of reversing the basketball here. They start with the big guy out on the perimeter. He goes inside. See if they can get a post touch here. Crabtree doesn't get it to go. Harrison cleans up the glass on the weak side. Tyson Cerveny sets the Orangemen offense. They're really trying to dog Harrison.
Yeah, just trying to keep the ball away from him as much as they can.
Yeah, they got Connor Adams trying to face guard him. And they're going to get a hold on Connor Adams. That was a smart move on Harrison. Adams had position on him, and Harrison spun, and they had to grab him. So that's his first foul. So one big guy, Dunlap, the 6'7 senior, checks out, and Colby Rottenberg, the 7-foot senior, checks in for Milford. Beatrice down 10 here, second quarter. Beatrice, wide open 3 from Boston, no good. Scholl with the rebound. He's got to go right back up with it. Doesn't get it. Rottenberg with the rebound. Here comes Milford. High screen there from Rottenberg. Good ball movement by the Eagles. Nice curl cut. Another block by Beatrice. Crabtree, no good. Defensive rebound by Scholl. Harrison looks winded.
Yeah, we need to see if we can, we've only scored 2 points here for quite a while.
Ethan Cerveny with the drive. Nice step through. Great job by Ethan Cerveny. He's got his first 2. And Beatrice cuts it to 8.
That's another one. Ethan's really been coming off the bench and giving some good quality minutes here the past few games and getting us some points and helping off the bench.
Adams for 3, got it. His second 3 of the ball game. And like we said earlier, Beatrice plays 7 guys basically, 6 juniors and a sophomore. So all this experience this year is going to be very valuable for next year. Up to Rottenberg. Let's see what he does with it. He falls away. No shot. They're going to get Tyson Cerveny with the push. Kind of knocked him off balance there. Roberts is going to check in for Crawford. Harrison still gassed.
That's
Jay Jackson's going to check in. That's the thing. We got to have some guys that come in and. Yeah, but he comes in for Tyson. So.
Yeah, but Tyson's got 2 fouls. So.
Yeah. Rottenberg takes the inbounds pass. They run America's play there. Scholl gets his hands on that. So Milford with the basketball with a 11-point lead. Crabtree with it at the elbow. Good defense there by Ethan. Crabtree drives. Great hands by James Scholl. Gonna get the tie up. And that's gonna go back to Milford because we had the ball at the start of the quarter.
They left him open for another 3.
Landon Roth with his first 3 of the ball game, so he's got 5.
That was a good job by Boston. Kissing it off the glass there.
Boston's got 8 for the Orangemen.
Milford.
He's got 9.
Milford pulled up for a quick 3 there off the mark.
He's got 8, So Boston, another one off the glass. Boston's got 10. So Boston trying to keep Beatrice in it. They're down 10, 27-17. Minute 20 to go here. Kick out to Zeb Raul. Oh, they had Rottenberg inside, missed him. Roth takes it up and gets it to go. Roth is on a little bit of a run here. He's got 7 now. And Beatrice is trailing by 12. Harrison, our leading scorer, yet to score in the ball game. Ethan drives baseline. Trapped there. Out to Crawford. Beatrice dribbling around in the corner a lot here. Getting double teamed. And then we turn it over. Oh, tipped off of Isaac Roth. So Beatrice with the basketball. Retains possession. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. 41.1 to go on the game clock here in the second quarter. Roberts with the crossover. Gets to the basket. Leaves it short.
But draws the foul.
Draws the foul. They're going to get Zeb Ryle with his first. And Evan Roberts going to the line tonight for the first time. That's the first one down. He's got 1. Jay Jackson's going to check in here. give Boston a breather here on the defensive end. So Evan's second one is up and on the way, and good. So Evan Roberts, perfect from the line. He's got 2. Beatrice down 10.
Not much difference between the game clock and shot clock.
Yeah, maybe a second.
Yep, if that.
Nice take by Isaac Roth, and he gets bailed out. Jay Jackson is going to pick up his first. And that's going to send Isaac Roth to the line, where he's 2 for 2. He's got 2 points in the ball game. First one on its way. Left it short. Crawford and Tyson serving check back in for the Orangemen. Jay Jackson and James Scholl go to the bench. 18.6 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Beatrice trails by 10. Second one by Roth is good. So he's 3 for 4 from the line. He's got 3 points. Milford picks him up man-to-man here. Good job by Evan. Tyson kicks it to Crawford. Crawford drives. Up off the glass, good. Boston Crawford with a dozen now. And Beatrice cuts it to 9. 3-pointer up, no good. So Beatrice goes into the half. They get outscored 18-12 there in the second quarter and trail by 9.
Yeah, I think the story of that half is we just really couldn't get much going offensively. Just not really in the flow. Harrison hasn't been able to score yet.
Yeah, it was tough. Boston leads us with 12 points, and then you got 2 from Ethan Cerveny, 2 from Evan Roberts, 2 from Tyson Cerveny, and 2 from Jesse Oltmans, and 3 from Tyson Cerveny. For Milford, they are led by Colby Rottenberg. He got 8 points early, 7 points from Landon Roth, 6 from Connor Adams, 3 from Isaac Roth, and 2 apiece from Gage Dunlap and Zeb Rael. So we will step aside for a little break here at halftime and let you enjoy the world-famous Black Diamond Dancers.
Blackburn, here are your world-famous Black Diamond Dancers.
Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright. Okay, alright. Dance, I said. Push it real good. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that? Now, go. How you like? Get it, girl. All my ladies to the floor. All my ladies for your hands with it. Drop with it, bling with it. Drop with it, bling with it. Snap with it. All my ladies pop your backs with it. Bounce with it. Drop with it, bling with it. Rock with it. Snap with it. All my ladies pop your backs with it. Bounce with it. Bounce with it. Bounce. I rule the world, then I'm gonna make you work. Stay alert, keep on pushing till it hurts. Oh no, look who's sorry. Now they're answering to me. So scrub it, rub it, whip it, dry it, tell you to stop. So scrub it, break it, hit it, dry it, tell you to stop. When I rule the world, then you're the little girl. You should do as I say, 'cause things are gonna be my way. Ooh, this the ride of your life. Hold on, 'cause baby, I'm mine. I might just give you a bite of the sweetest. I might take you home with this, I might give you all of it. Come get your dose. Sweet. Ooh, this the ride of your life. Hold on, 'cause baby, I'm mine.
Bad Bunny, who, really? Keep him out in L.A. We have the Black Diamond Dancers here in Beatrice.
And welcome back to the O-Zone. Beatrice with the basketball to start the second half. Jeff Junker along with Eric Trusty. Beatrice trails 30-21 here to start the second half.
Let's see if Coach Weeks made any offensive adjustments during halftime and see if we can get some get something going here.
Well, the nice thing is they got a wide open three there. Tyson Cerveny with his second one of the night. He's got 6. They are bringing Harrison out on the perimeter, which brings Rottenberg away from the basket. So the rest of the guys might be able to get to the rim if they keep attacking the rim. Crabtree with the spin move off of Harrison, no good. And they're going to get Beatrice with the foul there. Boston Crawford picks up his second. Didn't get a check out there and ended up shoving the Milford player to the floor. Milford has the basketball underneath their own basket. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Milford drives, penetrates, turns it over. Harrison picks up the loose ball. So Beatrice cut it to 6 on the first possession. See if they can do a little bit more damage here on the second. Tyson Cerveny drives baseline, double team, picks it back out. Tyson gets to the rim, gets it knocked away, but Beatrice retains possession, 16 on the shot clock.
Yeah, I think they're looking to definitely drive to the basket when they're pulling Rottenberg out on the perimeter, but our guards are kind of stopping, and so then they're able to come back and collapse on that.
Yeah, they're able to recover.
Yep.
Nice skip pass by Roberts. Jesse for 3, got it. That's a big shot by Jesse Oltman. So Beatrice comes out, nails 2 threes.
That's always a bonus when Jesse can hit some threes. He doesn't hit a lot of them, but when he can knock down some key threes like that, that just helped us get right back in this game.
Beatrice on a 6-0 run to start the second half. 2 threes, one by Cerveny, one by... And Gus Crabtree, just like he did on the first play of the ball game, kind of puts his shoulder down and gets to the rim and gets the first 2 for Milford in the second half.
Bowls his way into the basket.
Harrison drives, gets fouled, and they're going to get Rottenberg with his second. And Harrison's going to go to the line. Harrison is yet to score in the ball game. First time to the line as well. First one up and rattles out.
That was a good take by Harrison. I think him being more out on the perimeter, it's just going to give me a little bit more space to get by Rottenberg, and just like that, drew the foul there, but now we got to knock down our free throws.
Yeah, he definitely has the quickness advantage. He gets the second one to go. So Harrison's finally on the board. He's got 1. And Beatrice trails by 4. They're going to go inside to Rottenberg. Ethan Cerveny is checked in. Rottenberg kicks it back out. Set a high screen and roll. 3 ball doesn't go. Harrison with the long rebound gets it to Revan Roberts, who will set up the offense for the Orangemen. Harrison turns it over. And then Milford almost a little sloppy here. Oh my. Well,
kind of a late call there, I think.
Coach Weeks has not been very happy with the officiating, and I can't say that I blame him. It has not been up to par this evening. We'll just leave it at that. So Ethan Cerveny picks up his first foul. And they go with the 2 bigs now. They bring Dunlap back in. They're going to try to go high-low with him and Rottenberg. Harrison with the rebound. I'm not sure the out official made the call that it was the official right in front of all the action stood there
and watched,
dumbfounded.
Well, I think he was watching Harrison. Harrison tripped over Rottenberg when he was coming down, so they didn't really know where the ball was going.
Yeah. A little sketchy, but hey, Beatrice gets possession of the basketball. Only down 4 here. They were down 9 at half. So Boston looking to drive. Kicks it to Roberts. Roberts drives baseline. They double him. Quick skip pass. Jesse for three again. Got it! Jesse Altman's not a real high scoring threat, but he's hit 2 threes here in the third quarter.
Two big key threes, too.
And Beatrice cuts the lead to 1. So Beatrice right back in it after trailing by 9 at half. They go inside to Dunlap. He turns, gets the easy 2. Gage Dunlap with his second bucket of the night. He's got 4.
Yeah, Milford's kind of going back to what they were doing best in the first half with their 2 bigs in there, getting it inside, and it's just caused problems for us.
Yeah, Jesse with it in the corner there. That time he gets it deflected out of bounds. So Beatrice,
as most games, we just can't compete with that height.
no. But we're definitely get some bonus threes from Jesse Altman's here in the third quarter. Harrison drives by Rottenberger. Gets it swatted. He's trying to go up against a 7-footer and a 6'7". Finding the sledding a little tough inside.
I mean, it's still not a bad idea. I think they're hoping to maybe try to pick up some fouls on those guys.
Nice drive by Jesse. He draws the foul. Jesse becoming Mr. Instant Offense here. They're going to get Gage Dunlap, his second. So Dunlap with 2, Rottenberg with 2. Both their big guys. James Scholl going to check in for the game for the Orangemen here. Jesse to the line for the first time tonight. He swishes the first one. He's got 9. So Boston with 12, Jesse with 9.
James checks in for Harrison. Give Harrison a little breather here.
Misses the second one.
James initially had some good position and then kind of got behind, and he might have got elbowed it.
James Scholl, yeah, with the foul. So Harrison's going to check back in.
I think he kind of got hit in the rib cage there. Maybe a flying elbow there, so let James catch his breath.
So Milford gets the ball underneath their own basket. Oh, misses a layup there is Landon Roth. Good inbounds play there by Milford. So Beatrice trails by 2, 34-32. Harrison, wide open 3, got it to go. And Beatrice takes the lead for the first time tonight. 35-34, Harrison with the big 3.
Yeah, we knew it would just be a matter of time, and Harrison would start to get some offensive flow going. So he knocks down that 3. Hopefully now we'll see some more of that.
Beatrice takes a 30-second timeout there.
Get a little confidence going.
Yeah, that's the thing with Harrison. He gets a little confidence. He can score. So Beatrice erases a 9-point deficit in the first 4.5 minutes here of the third quarter and takes the lead 35-34 over Milford. Great quarter so far by Jesse Altmans. Jesse with 7 points here.
You know, we've seen that a few games. A couple games ago is Tyson.
Yep.
You know, came out with 17, and then, you know, today, third quarter there, Jesse had those 7 points, which has been huge.
Jesse's still gimping on that left ankle, still looks a little sore. He's been fighting that for a couple of weeks here. So Milford with the basketball, trailing for the first time tonight. See what Milford does. They look to drive inside, fumbles it away. Dunlap does, gets it to the top of the key. Bank shot, no good. Evan Roberts.
Set some high screens for Harrison.
Harrison looks to skip pass over to Jesse. Jesse drives baseline. They shut him off with 2 defenders. That's where Beatrice has to reverse the basketball quick. They'll get a wide open 3. And Roberts turns it over. So Beatrice still up 1 with 2:27 to go here in the second quarter, or second third quarter. Milford only has scored 4 points here in the third. Offensive rebound, put back by Dunlap.
Yeah, he just had better position there. Boston kind of fell asleep on the defensive side of boxing
on the
out.
check out there. So Milford goes back ahead by 1, 36-35. Harrison gets it to Jesse. Jesse shot fakes. They're going to set a high screen. Tyson for 3. Got it. That's his third 3 of the night. And Tyson serving. He gives Beatrice a 2-point lead.
And just as you said, the quicker we got that reverse going, we got that open shot.
Now we got he traveled with it, got away with it.
He definitely shuffled his feet.
Zeb Riel with the easy 2. And they tie it. And Milford's going to take a 30-second timeout. So Milford takes their second timeout. Beatrice has used 2 as well. So we're tied up here with 1:29 to go. Beatrice, offensive scoring explosion here in the third quarter. They've scored 17 points here to erase a 9-point deficit.
Definitely saw a little bit better flow on the offensive side. Hit those key threes. Tyson, Jesse, Harrison got into the game again, and so we'll see if we can kind of continue that here. And we got to rebound. Those big guys are getting some easy offensive rebounds, and we just can't continue to let that happen.
So Beatrice with the basketball. Tie ball game at 38. They go inside right away to Harrison. He gets it stripped. And they're going to get Harrison with the foul. He gets it. Jackson got a little warning there. I think he had to just get teed up.
We may see that before the end of the night.
It has not been good here tonight. I'm not going to lie. I've been pretty complimentary of officials this year, but tonight has not been good. And they're going to get Tyson with a foul. So that's going to be the third on Tyson. Rottenberg posted him up in there.
Yep, Tyson trying to get pretty physical with him, which he's been doing a good job of, and just got to push there.
Rottenberg knocks it down. So Rottenberg, it's his first time at the line tonight. He knocks down the first free throw. He's got 9 in the ball game. Second one on the way. Off back iron. Roberts runs down the rebound. So Beatrice with the basketball, trailing by 1. Under a minute to go. 23 on the shot clock. Skip pass by Harrison. They got to get some movement here. 3 guys on somebody. 3 guys, a couple guys got to be open. He's got to look opposite. There it was. Just got to be quicker. Evans got to hit that 3 right there. Halfway down. Rottenberg with the rebound. So good look by Roberts. Just couldn't get it to go. Beatrice trails by 1. Milford holding for the last shot of the third quarter. High screen by Rottenberger. He's going to catch it at the top. Another high screen. Roth. No good. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. So Milford retakes the lead. Beatrice outscores Milford 17-9 there in the third quarter and trails by only 1.
Yeah, that was a good defensive possession there late in the third quarter to keep them from putting any more points on the board.
Well, Beatrice right where they need to be. Trailing by 1 with 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. See if they can extend that win streak to 7 games.
Offensive side, they just need to continue to move the ball quicker, get those skip passes, and get the shots up.
Yeah, Beatrice started the season 2-5 and have since won 6 in a row, and now are 8-5. So big 8 minutes here for the Orangemen. So Beatrice will be on defense to start the fourth quarter. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Nobody really in foul trouble other than Tyson Cerveny with 3 for the Orangemen. So Milford looks to drive Rottenberg on the perimeter. A spin move there. Picks it up. Roth gets it. Drives in the middle of the paint. Roth for 3. Off the back iron. Offensive rebound, Milford, a fresh 35. Good hands by Evan Roberts to get a deflection there.
Got the steal. And
Beatrice with possession, down 1. They're going to get Isaac Roth, just his first foul, team first. Harrison to inbounds it for the Orangemen. Gets it to Roberts. Set a high screen and roll. Harrison drives by Rottenberg. Gets it swatted from behind, but he's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be 3 on Rottenberg.
that was a good, strong move by Harrison. That's what he needs to do, is just continue to take that hard to the basket, draw the fouls, get these guys in some foul trouble here late in the game.
Yeah, definitely the best move he's made tonight.
Yep.
Harrison at the line shooting a pair. He's 1 for 2. He's got 4 points. And he misses the first one. A little flat on that one. Harrison gets the second one to go, so he's got 5. 2 free throws and a 3.
Ties the ball game up.
Good block there.
I think that's Harrison's 3rd or 4th big block
I think it might be his 4th. Three-pointer, no good by Tyson. And Milford comes down with it. So Milford with the basketball, tie ball game here. Rottenberg with it.
That's good defense by Evan and Jesse. Jesse came over to help, got the deflection, just went out of bounds.
So Milford with the basketball, down to 10 on the shot clock. Good job by Evan to shut off the drive there. Crabtree with it inside. He's going to take it. Gets blocked again by Beatrice. That's going to be a shot clock violation. So Beatrice with the basketball. Tie ball game. 39 apiece. See if Beatrice runs a special or something here.
You know, Milford's kind of like Beatrice. They don't play a lot of guys. You can tell everybody's getting a little winded out there.
A high screen and roll. Rottenberg runs right through the screen.
I think Harrison got lucky there. I thought it went off his foot.
I did too. I thought it did too. So Beatrice going to retain possession. Rottenberg went right through that screen. Maybe could have called for a foul there. That would have been his 4th. So Evan Roberts with the ball up top for the Orangemen. Run a little rub screen there. Harrison come around for Tyson. Going to hand off to Harrison. Harrison tries to blow by. Goes right into Rottenberg. Rottenberg boxing twice. He's got to kick that out. We had guys wide open in the corner both times. Both corners were open. It's just tough to get one off against the 7-footer in there. 1 on the shot clock, so Beatrice going to have to do something quick here. Catch and shoot. Gets it away. No good. And Beatrice will be on defense here. They're going to pick him up full court. And a man.
Can't give up an easy basket here. Okay, good.
They go, Milford goes big again. They go with Dunlap and Rottenberg. 6'7" and 7-footers are in the ball game for Milford. High post with Rottenberg, or Roth off the little handoff there from Dunlap. And Milford takes the 2-point lead again. So 41-39, Milford. Beatrice in a dogfight here at the low zone.
And that lineup for Milford with their 2 bigs in there, that's really where they've scored most of their points.
Tyson shot fake for 3, doesn't get it. Fumbles it, finds Jesse for 3. Got it! Jesse with his 3rd 3 of the ball game. He's at double figures, and the Orangemen are back on top by 1. Great job by Jesse, but Beatrice, great hands on defense. Got out hustled there low. 3 ball by Roth, no good. Tips it out. Milford gets possession. So Beatrice had a chance to get a stop there and didn't do it. Rottenberg goes inside on Vetrosky, gets the easy 2. He's now in double figures with 11. And Milford back on top by 1. Evan Roberts gets it to Crawford. Jesse Oltman's definitely the offensive spark plug for Beatrice here in the second half. Tyson Cerveny wide open from 3. Got it! He's got 12. So Boston with 12, Jesse with 12, Tyson with 12. And Beatrice takes a 2-point lead here. 3:46 to go. Milford takes a full timeout. They are down to 2 timeouts. 3:46 to go. Beatrice clinging to a 2-point lead here in the O-zone.
Yeah, definitely much better on offense this entire second half. First half, we just really couldn't get anything going and started to move the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, the ball has moved a lot better. Yeah, you're exactly right there.
Moving the ball, knocking the shots down. It's just getting more confidence on the offensive side. And again, like I said earlier, a little bit more balanced scoring. So it's not just 1 or 2 guys that are getting the majority of our points.
Yeah, we got 3 guys with 12 points, so that's been big. Our leading scorer, Harrison, only has 5. He's got 1 field goal, 2 free throws. So Beatrice getting some offense from different fellas tonight. And
that's kind of been the case for quite a few games this year. You get Boston, Tyson. Tonight we're getting some offense from Jesse. And
yeah, Jesse's really come up big. So Milford inbounds the basketball. We'll see what they do here. They're going to set with a double high with their post, and then they're going to set a high screen with Dunlap. Roth with it. Looks inside to Rottenberger. Yeah, just doing a nice job there. Adams with the 3, misses it. Harrison, great check out. Did not get the call.
I thought that was going to be a push there.
But Beatrice gets possession. Harrison's asking the official, what do I got to do here? He's 6'7", I check him out. He's all over the top of me, and I get no call. That's what scares me about a close game like this with officiating that it's been tonight. I hate to leave it in their hands.
Yeah.
Beatrice skip pass over to Cerveny. They go a little zone here. They go 1-3-1. They're going to put Rottenberg at the top of that 1-3-1. put Dunlap in the middle of that 3. So let's see what Beatrice can do. That leaves Harrison open for 3. Left it short, rims out, and here comes Milford. So Milford changes defenses on the Orangemen there.
I think all it's going to take is Harrison to knock down a 3, and they'll be out of that 1-3-1 quickly.
Dunlap gets the ball inside. He goes to work on Harrison. Rottenberg for 3. No good. Dunlap with the push-off. Doesn't get called. Roth looks to penetrate.
Rottenberg hasn't done much since really that first quarter.
On the first 2 minutes.
Yep.
Nice job by Evan. Playing good defense. Good rebound by Jesse. That all started with Evan Roberts, though. He really did a nice job of stopping the basketball there. And Beatrice can afford to run maybe a little bit of clock here. We're down to 2:10 to go here in the 4th. They're staying in the 1-3-1. Beatrice needs to look a little diagonal and down here. The diagonal pass is wide open. Short corner is also open.
Just hesitant to get it down to the short corner.
Tyson needs to look for Boston on this diagonal. Beatrice fires up a 3, doesn't get it. Harrison runs down the rebound, and Beatrice gets a new 35. So now Beatrice can pull it out a little bit again. Harrison for 3, no good. And Milford gets the rebound. Beatrice maybe should have ran a little clock there. Dunlap's going inside. He kicks it out to Roth. Oh, Harrison got caught on the front side. And Dunlap
had
gets a bucket.
Better position there, and they got it into him, and an easy layup.
Tie ball game, minute 15 to go here at the O-Zone. Heck of a ball game. Beatrice trailed by 9 at half. Now they're back to man-to-man. They trapped the corner. They had Tyson wide open underneath the basket. When they drive, somebody's got to be open. Jesse was open that time. Boston, big 3, Boston Crawford. Boston's been quiet the second half, but he nails a big one there. Orangemen take a 3-point lead. We'll see what Milford does. Big time 3.
Need a
Harrison.
stop here.
Now they get an offensive rebound. The shot clock and game clock are almost equal. That's a good foul by Evan Roberts. That's our first foul of the 4th quarter. So it kind of gives us a chance to catch our breath a little bit. Evan Roberts' second foul, so the shot clock should be turned off here.
Now there's 0.4 difference.
Well, but with a foul, it should reset to 35. There it goes.
Yep.
Now it's off. So shot clock is off. Beatrice going to take a full timeout. Beatrice up 3. Boston Crawford, big time 3 for the Orangemen. And Beatrice has hit 6 or 7 threes here in the second half.
Here's where, Coach Weiss come out and they, pick up foul right away. And
well, if you get beat, you got to foul.
Yeah.
Because, we got 3 fouls to give before they shoot. So don't give up an easy one. Don't foul on a 3-point shot. And, Beatrice just needs to play solid. Coach Weeks is great with late game situations.
With that 3-point lead, that throws a lot of options out there for them. Yeah, you're right. If you're going to get beat, just foul them.
Yeah. So Beatrice done a heck of a job here. Coach Weeks and his staff really got them going here in the second half.
Yeah, just can't give up a 3 here.
Beatrice has only given up 15 points total here in the second half. Beatrice has scored 27.
Once again, we've said this all year, too. These are the games last year
that we couldn't win.
We didn't win.
Yes.
And we've won some close games this year. Just gets a little more confidence.
Well, and Coach Weeks brings that confidence to him. He really does. And he really pumps them up. So see what they do here. They're going to try to maybe run a 3 for Roth at the top. Beatrice doesn't. Now they're going to take a timeout. Milford going to take a full. So Milford's down to 1. Beatrice has 2. 14.2 seconds to go. Beatrice, good defense there.
Yep, ran quite a bit of time off the clock. 13 seconds, I believe.
Yes. So Beatrice is playing solid here. Coach Weeks is telling them what they wants done on defense, because he's telling them you can foul, because we have fouls to give. Just do not let them do it in the act of shooting. So Beatrice, 2 timeouts, 1 full, 1:30. Milford with one full left. Neither team in jeopardy of sending the other one to the line at the free throw line, so Beatrice has done a heck of a job here in the second half. This will be a big win for the Orangemen, make it, 7 in a row?
I believe that's right.
You know, and not having a game tomorrow night.
Well, our last loss was to Ogallala in
the holiday
tournament.
Yeah, so 2026 has been good to us.
Yeah. Ogallala hasn't lost since. Ogallala picked up a big win on Tuesday night against Scotts Bluff at Scotts Bluff.
So Ogallala is the real deal in C1. Let's see what they try to do here. They're going to try to run something. Run a little zipper cut for Roth for 3. Got it! Landon Roth. See what Beatrice does here. See if they can get to the rim. Boston, no good. The rebound, no good. And Beatrice is going to retain possession, 1.4. So Roth with the big 3. And they tie it up.
He was deep. We were out on him.
Yeah.
They're throwing the just missed the replay.
Man. So Beatrice takes a timeout, a full timeout.
This is where if we could get a nice little quick tip in, but that's pretty tough when you've got the 7 foot and 6'7" guy underneath. So
yeah, this is going to be one of those. I think you're going to have to set a kind of a screen the screener and get somebody open on the perimeter and maybe hit a perimeter shot here. So we'll see what Coach Weeks draws up. 48-48. 1.4 seconds to go. Great ball game here in the O-Zone tonight between the Beatrice Orangemen and the Milford Eagles. Beatrice and Milford each with 1 timeout left. If for some reason we go to overtime, I think they each get 1 more.
nobody in major foul trouble.
Now Tyson has 3 for Beatrice and Rottenberg with 3 for Milford. Let's see what we do here. Boston's going to be the trigger. They got Roberts in the corner. They're going to run Harrison off of a double screen. And it went off the back. Now we got .6. Now they're going to almost have to tip it, aren't they?
Yeah, not much we can do here.
No good. Harrison got it off. No good. And we're tied at the end of regulation, 48-48. We will go to overtime.
Yeah, definitely got the shot off, barely.
Yeah. So 48-48, overtime. Start with a jump ball here. I think each team gets 1 more timeout added to their.
What do we go?
Goal.
We go 3 minutes in high school overtime?
I think it's 3 or 4. It's been a while since we've done one.
Yeah.
So Beatrice erases a 9-point halftime deficit, but Milford hits a 3 with about 10 seconds left to go in the ball game to tie it up. And Beatrice, Milford going to overtime. Beatrice's first overtime game of the year, I do believe.
I think you're right.
So we'll have a jump ball here to start. So Beatrice, Harrison Vetrosky, and Colby Rottenberg to tip it off here in overtime. 4-minute overtime. Milford gets first possession. A double high screen with their post players. Roth coming around. Roth with another 3 from where he hit the earlier one, and he hits another one. So Landon Roth 2 big threes, one at the end of regulation and one to start overtime now. And Milford goes back on top, head by 3.
Beatrice needs to answer to kind of stop this momentum.
Boston
And
answers.
Boston does.
Holy cow, Boston Crawford. 2 big threes here. He's hit 2 big threes. Good defense there by, That's a tough call to get on Harrison. Not, like I said, there has been some questionable. I'm not sure about that one. Ball was loose. I'm going to run a little play here. Rodberg with it at the top of the key there. Landon Roth again. Looks to drive. He puts up the little floater and doesn't get it. Rodberg with the offensive rebound. And he's got 13, and Milford goes back on top by 2. So trading baskets here to start the overtime period. Beatrice trails by 2. Evan Roberts on the right wing. Tyson, look for the 3. Tries to throw it into traffic to Harrison. Doesn't get it. Beatrice going to have to get a stop here. Nice pass inside to Gus Crabtree. He's got 6. And now Beatrice trails by 4. So Beatrice needs an answer here on offense.
I think they just need to settle down here a little bit offensively.
Nice job by Tyson to cut. Misses the layup. Those are the shots you got to make. Tyson got away with a foul in the backcourt. So now let's see what Milford does. See if they run a little clock here. They got a 4-point lead. Roth again for 3. Got it. Landon Roth. Third 3 here in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And it's 7-point lead there by Milford. So Roth come out on fire. Harrison for 3. No good, and Landon Roth with the rebound. Beatrice going to have to look to maybe start trapping and fouling here. They're going to have to scramble a little bit. Let's see what they call. Jump ball. Ooh, we'll take that. That'd be Beatrice basketball. So Beatrice is going to get.
Boston basically fell on that.
Well, and the official, the furthest away from it, makes the goal. I just don't understand. 2 guys right there looking right at it, make 0 call. But we'll take it. Hey, Beatrice with the basketball down 7. Boston drives it in. Doesn't get it. Jesse flies in for a rebound. Evan for 3. No good. Jesse with another rebound. And they're going to get
deflection
out of bounds.
Yep.
So Beatrice down 7. They're going to have to go here. Harrison takes it to the rim, gets it blocked. They're going to get a foul on Connor Adams, I think, on the underneath part there. His second. Harrison's going to go to the line. Harrison 2 for 4 from the line tonight. Harrison only has 5 points in the ball game. He's had a tough go with the big boys inside against Milford. Harrison gets the first one to go. He's got 6.
Those 3 threes by Roth has really
changed the complexion of the ball game, hasn't it?
Got us to overtime, and then he hit those 2 right in the first part of overtime.
Yeah, Harrison makes them both. He's got 7. Beatrice down 5, so now they're really going to have to get after it. Milford does a nice job of. Now they got a trap. They got a trap here. They're going to take a timeout. So I think Milford will have 1 left now. That's a 30-second timeout. So they have a 60 left.
I think with that, we got 3 fouls. We got a couple foul, or at least 1 foul to give. I think we almost got to start fouling a little bit here.
Yeah. Got to go for the trap. Try to get a steal.
And then foul.
really, they've only shot 6 free throws tonight. Isaac Roth, number 4, has shot 4. He's 3 for 4. And Rottenberg shot 2, 1 for 2. So nobody else has been at the line. So tough to tell who to foul. Ball goes into Rottenberg. They do a nice job of playing keep away. They're going to get Harrison with his third. That's going to reset the shot clock to 35. So now Beatrice has 3. Actually, they have another one to give. Now we are fouling. Tyson picks up his 4th, which at this point doesn't matter. You just got to. So now Ethan's going to be in for Tyson, so they don't want Tyson to foul out on the defensive end. Need him for offense. So Beatrice, see if they can trap here in the backcourt. Now they're going to foul Roth.
I think they had to there.
Yeah.
They weren't going to get a trap.
Roth is yet to go to the line tonight, but Roth, 18 points. 3 big threes, 1 in the end of regulation and 2 here in overtime. Has kind of propelled Milford into a comfortable lead. Roth goes to the line, knocks the first one down. He's got 19. He's got 10 in the last
3 minutes.
In the last 3 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah, he's been really good. Second one on the way, no good. So Beatrice down 6, 2 threes here. It would tie it. Beatrice gonna have to pull quick. Boston leaves that one short. Roth gets the rebound. And Roberts is gonna foul. It's his 3rd. So Roth, who was just at the line, is going back. He's 1 for 2.
Boston did what he needed to do there, just a little short on that three-pointer. I mean, we got to get down and
we can't mess around with it.
Yep. Take that shot quick.
Beatrice, if they can't get over the hump here to get the win, it's going to be one they kind of let get away.
Yep.
But you got to give Landon Roth a lot of credit. He misses them both, and then Rottenberg gets a rebound. That's a killer. Now they're going to get Tyson with his 5th. He's done. You can't give up an offensive rebound there.
No, not off two missed free throws.
No. Isaac Roth, he's going to go back to line. He's 3 for 4 from the line tonight. So Roth has missed 3 out of 4. Landon Roth has missed 3 out of 4 in overtime. And Isaac rims one out. So Beatrice still hanging on here. So Roth, the second one getting ready to be on the way here. And it is good. So he hits 1 out of 2. He's got 4 points. Beatrice down 7. 3 possession ball game. Beatrice got to hit a couple threes. What are they going to call here? They're going to call it on the pass. They are going to call it on the pass. And that's probably the right call. Rottenberg with his 4th. Boston comes to the corner for a 3, no good. Landon Roth with the foul, or with the offensive or defensive rebound. Beatrice fouls. I think that's going to do it.
Yep, 7-point game. Again, Boston did what he needed to do. Caught it.
Left it short.
Put it up.
No, Boston hit a big one towards the tail end of regulation, but
yeah.
Landon Roth answered, and now he's back at the line where he's 1 for 4. He just kind of flicks it up there. He's a good shooter. He shot the 3 ball well, I should say. He hits the second. So he's 2 for 6. He's got 20 in the ball game. Boston pulls for 3 again. Got it. So Boston now with 21. And Beatrice takes a timeout. They're going to take a full.
Cuts the lead to 5, but only 13.1 seconds. I mean, obviously, we've got to
Still a 2-possession ball game.
try to get a steal and then a foul.
Each team has 1 timeout left. Even though the scoreboard says 0 apiece, they get 1 each for the overtime. So Crawford hits a 3 to cut it to 5. Milford had got it up to 8 here in overtime. Well, Eric, you got to give Beatrice a lot of credit. Played a really good second half. Just gave up a tough 3 there to Roth at the end of regulation,
And it was a deep 3.
and it was. But and then Beatrice couldn't get stops to start the overtime. That's been the difference. Landon Roth, the 6-foot senior. See what Beatrice is picking him up full court man-to-man here. Switching everything, I would assume.
Got a trap, too, if they do get it inbounds.
And they're going to call a foul. Roth is going to go back to the line. Evan Roberts picks up his 4th. So Landon Roth will shoot his 7th and 8th free throws of the overtime. He is 2 for 6. He's got a team high 20. Knocks that one down. Now he's got game high honors with Boston Crawford, both with 21. So Beatrice down 2 threes. This will make it a 3-possession ball game, and he gets it to go. He has 22 now. Boston for another 3, no good. Rottenberg with the rebound. And Beatrice is not going to foul. So Beatrice gives up 15 points in the overtime. 4-minute overtime, they give up 15, only able to score 8.
Yeah, that definitely was, Roth hitting those 3s in overtime, and obviously the 3 to get it to overtime. Tough loss for Beatrice.
Very tough.
The bad thing is with no school, no game tomorrow, now they gotta sit on this one for a few days, about a week here until next Tuesday.
Yeah, Beatrice drops to 8 and 6. Milford improves to 8 and 7. So Beatrice, a little break here until Tuesday or Monday night, excuse me. They play at Springfield Platteview, 6 o'clock tip in the Trailblazer Conference Tournament. So here's the scoring for Beatrice. Boston Crawford leads Beatrice with 21. Jesse Oltmans has 12. Tyson Cerveny with 12. Harrison Mitrowski with 7. And 2 from Evan Roberts and Ethan Cerveny. For Milford, Landon Roth, 22 points, 3 big threes, 1 in the late regulation and 2 in overtime. Leads Milford with 22. Colby Rottenberg with 13. After that, we got Gage Dunlap with 8. Connor Adams with 6. Gus Crabtree with 6. Zeb Ryle with 4. And Isaac Roth with 4. So once again, Beatrice falls 63-56 in overtime. I'm Jeff Junker. He's Eric Trusty. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And we will see you on Thursday night if the Lady Orange win on Tuesday night. We will be on Beam on Thursday night next week for the semifinals of the Trailblazer Conference Tournament. Have a good night.